Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Andriany Suciarahmany and my partner.
Mira, Fuji, Salamatunnajah.
In today's video, we will be talking about Doodle. I will describe the general information related to these apps, such as what kind of digital tool it is, how it works, how to access the tool, the strengths, and the weaknesses of this application. And then my partner will explain the menu of this application, and we will provide some tutorial to use this application. So without any further ado, let's move to the explanation of Doodle app. So what's Doodle? Doodle is a web-based scheduling tool that promises to eliminate the hassle of organizing meetings via email or phone. You can set up meeting details, include however many time options you wish, and invite others via email to respond to the poll. When you sign up for a free account on doodle.com, you can get started by scheduling an event right away. The whole point of Doodle is to make it easy for a group of people to choose a time to get together, whether it is a business meeting or family dinner or any kind of activities. Within 1 minute, you can set up a poll to find a date and time for an event. When you are finished, the poll becomes be available online for your colleagues or friends to visit and vote on. You can invite people to respond to your poll by entering their email addresses or by copying the link to the poll and pasting it wherever you like. People who respond to the poll do not need to sign up for a Doodle account to do so. They simply see a space to enter their names and tick boxes to check off their availability based on the option given. People who respond can also leave comment on the poll. As people respond, Doodle tiles the result and tells you which date and time works best for everyone, or at least which option got the most votes. It's simple and fast. And how to access the tool? You can go to Google and then type www.doodle.com. If you have no account, you can create it first by using your email, but if you already have the account, just sign up. The best thing about Doodle is that it is free for everyone. There is nothing to download. You simply click a link. After doing so, the instructions are crystal clear. There is basically no learning curve, and no one has to keep track of who said what date and what time, because Doodle will present that information for you in a very simple way. Also, you can choose whether everyone can see what dates others choose or not, and you can even choose to limit the votes each person has if you wish to. One of the weaknesses of Doodle is that if you want to put a deadline on your poll, you are going to have to pay for it by being a premium Doodle user. This is not such a big deal because you can just tell your friends to vote by a certain date, but we all have those slackers in our groups who decide not to vote until it is already too late. So maybe that's all the description, the general description of Doodle. And now let's move to the tutorial that will be delivered by my partner.
Alright, now I'll show you how to create a doodle or very easy poll. We can basically easily create a doodle or logging into our Google Doodle account. We can check the pricing first so you know what you can expect. With Pro, it's 6.95 a month if you paid annually. You can go by Euro, USD, or CHF. So for one user is 7 and for team is 9. You can go with this one obviously. Let's jump into Doodle. As you can see, I started my trial at doodle.com. So with this trial we can do basically anything. And as you can see, we can start by creating your first doodle. We can go with group poll, one-to-one meeting, or booking page. 95% of all times you'll be using a group poll. Find the best time for everyone to meet. Very easily we can go and create it. So here first we have to add of what's the occasion or enter the name of the event under title. Let's go with group call. On this page you can add an optional note to provide handy info for the meeting, such as a dial-in instructions. And for example, here, please be on time. Then you can optionally add a meeting location either as free form text or by selecting a video conferencing app such as Skype or Google Hangouts. Then you'll see a calendar where you can select the time options for the poll. Click on the calendar where you want to add a time option. You'll need to select at least one time option to proceed to the next step. Let's say we want to start at 9. So we click in 9 and we can stretch it longer and longer for how long we want to basically working it. As we can see, we already have our date. You can just then move it as you want. And to delete a time, click the X in the corner of its box. Okay, here we will start from 9 till 11 a.m. And then you will see various settings. You can toggle to customize your poll. Activating hidden poll hides participants' name and votes from each other, which might be prevalable if you're posting the poll to a public forum and want to maintain privacy. Another useful setting you may want to consider is set a deadline. This feature lets you set a hard stop date on responding to the poll, and is a nice way to nudge your participants to respond sooner. Unfortunately, it's only available to paying customers. And then we can create invite and continue. As you can see, still waiting for responses. If you haven't shared your invite, copy the link or use Doodle to email it to your participants. There are the options. Yes, if need be, cannot attend, and pending for those who haven't decided yet. So we just click on share invite and copy a link. Copy the link. This link we can send to anyone that we want to. Let's open it in incognito mode. So copy the link. And as you see that we can go with yes, scratch, and submit your selection. My name is MF, then my email, like this. and finalize. As you can see in my previous one, when I refresh the settings, so you see we have two responses. So me and me again are attending in 1 April 9 AM till 11 AM in this event. One moment, we can create then with we can use group poll, 1-to-1 or booking page. With 1-on-1 is basically the same stuff as before, but you send the link to the individuals and no one else. And for booking page is a little bit complicated. We need to connect our calendar with it. This is very user-friendly. You can always go back to your event and check them who participate, who cannot be there, and so on. This one is the easier programs or tools for you to basically work in or work with.
Alright everyone, that's all from us. We hope this video will be useful for you to operate this application. And thank you so much for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.